Have you ever felt like you're chasing respect from others, only to end up feeling smaller? Maybe you've tried to please someone, a boss, a friend, or even a family member, hoping they'd see your worth, but it left you empty. What if I told you that true respect doesn't come from begging, pleading, or proving yourself to others? It comes from something far deeper. Something Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich, understood profoundly. Today, we're diving into a life-changing topic. Never beg for respect. Inspired by Hill's timeless principles, we'll explore 7 powerful ways to earn respect authentically, through your actions, your mindset, and your heart. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's discover how to live a life that commands respect naturally. 1. Respect starts with self-belief. Napoleon Hill once said, "What a man believes about himself, so will the world believe about him." If you don't believe in your own worth, why should anyone else? Self-respect is the foundation of earning respect from others. When you carry yourself with confidence, not arrogance but quiet belief, you send a signal to the world that you value who you are. Let me tell you about Sarah, a young graphic designer from Chicago. Sarah used to shrink in meetings, afraid to share her ideas because she thought they weren't good enough. She'd stay late, take on extra work, and even let colleagues take credit for her designs, hoping it would earn her respect. But it didn't. One day, Sarah read Think and Grow Rich and realized she was begging for validation. She started affirming her worth daily, saying, "My ideas matter, and I am enough." She began speaking up in meetings, sharing her creative vision with confidence. Slowly, her colleagues noticed her spark. They didn't just respect her work, they respected her. Sarah learned that self-belief isn't just a feeling, it's a choice that shapes how others see you. So start today. Write down 3 things you love about yourself. Say them out loud. Believe them. When you respect yourself, others will follow. 2. Set boundaries with kindness. Respect isn't given freely, it's earned through clear boundaries. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of knowing your limits and standing by them. Boundaries aren't about pushing people away. They're about teaching others how to treat you with dignity. Consider Mark, a small business owner in London. Mark was a people pleaser, always saying yes to clients' last-minute demands, even when it meant working weekends. He thought it would make them respect him as a dedicated entrepreneur. Instead, clients took advantage, paying late and demanding more. Exhausted, Mark reflected on Hill's advice about self-discipline. He started setting firm but polite boundaries. "I'm happy to help, but I need 48 hours notice for urgent requests." At first he feared losing clients, but something amazing happened. His clients began valuing his time, paying on time, and referring him to others. By setting boundaries, Mark showed he respected himself, and his clients mirrored that respect. Try this. Identify one area where you feel overextended. Maybe it's saying yes too often, or letting someone interrupt you constantly. Set a kind but firm boundary, and watch how it transforms your relationships. 3. Act with integrity always. Hill taught that integrity is the cornerstone of success. When you act with honesty and keep your word, you build a reputation that commands respect without you ever asking for it. Integrity means doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. Take Emily, a schoolteacher in Sydney. She noticed her principal often overlooked her contributions, praising flashier colleagues instead. Emily could have complained or tried to outshine others, but she stayed true to her values. She focused on her students, going above and beyond to help them learn, even volunteering for after-school programs without expecting recognition. One day, a parent wrote a heartfelt letter to the school board, praising Emily's dedication. That letter led to her being named Teacher of the Year. Her quiet integrity spoke louder than any plea for respect ever could. Ask yourself, are my actions aligned with my values? Make a commitment to act with integrity in small ways every day, whether it's keeping a promise or admitting a mistake. People notice, and respect follows. 4. Master your emotions. Napoleon Hill believed that self-control is a key to personal power. When you react impulsively, whether it's anger, frustration, or desperation, you give away your power. Mastering your emotions shows strength and earns respect. Let's look at James, a sales manager in New York. James had a hot temper, often snapping at his team when sales targets weren't met. He thought it showed authority, but his team began to resent him. After reading Hill's work, James practiced pausing before responding. In one heated meeting, instead of yelling, he took a deep breath and said, "Let's figure this out together." His team was stunned. Over time, they began to trust and respect him, not because he demanded it, but because he showed composure under pressure. Next time you feel triggered, pause for 3 seconds. Ask yourself, how can I respond in a way that reflects my strength? Emotional mastery isn't easy, but it's a game changer. 5. Serve others without expecting reward. Hill often spoke about the power of giving without expecting anything in return. When you help others selflessly, you create a ripple effect of respect. It's not about keeping score, it's about showing genuine care. Meet Aisha, a nurse in Manchester. Aisha worked long shifts, often dealing with difficult patients. Instead of just doing her job, she took time to listen to her patients' fears, even holding the hand of an elderly man who felt alone. She didn't expect praise, but her kindness didn't go unnoticed. Her colleagues began seeking her advice, and patients requested her by name. Aisha's selfless service made her a respected figure in her hospital, all without her asking for it. Think of one small way you can serve someone today: a kind word, a helping hand, or a moment of patience. Do it without expecting thanks. You'll be amazed at how respect flows back to you. 6. Keep growing and learning. Napoleon Hill emphasized lifelong learning as a path to success. When you commit to growth, you show the world you're serious about your potential. People respect those who strive to be better. Take Daniel, a recent graduate in Melbourne. He applied for jobs but kept getting rejections. Instead of feeling defeated, he took Hill's advice and invested in himself. He enrolled in online courses, read books, and practiced public speaking. At his next interview, his enthusiasm for learning shone through. The hiring manager said, "We want someone who's hungry to grow, and that's you." Daniel's commitment to self-improvement earned him not just a job, but respect from his new team. Challenge yourself. Pick one skill or area to improve this month. Maybe it's reading a book, taking a course, or practicing a hobby. Growth shows you value yourself, and others will value you too. 7. Be authentic, not perfect. Hill taught that authenticity is magnetic. You don't need to be perfect to be respected. You need to be real. When you embrace your true self, flaws and all, you invite others to respect you for who you are.